have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on mine.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely. Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I just realized my mic is muted. Yeah, I need to learn something,
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh?
yeah.
Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
Don't have anything that can help.
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Is there any college business I can assist with?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Ready for some adventure?
Well, all right. Here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Doesn't anyone care that Orton stole things from the college?
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
Who's this, Orson?
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself.
Why are these mage in Felglow Keep?
Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Oh, so they were told to leave, okay. This is a very impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Take your work very seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
Are you looking for any special books?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Shadowlord's in sight.
Fight well.
The frick is Arcana
I
doing
don't
there?
want to see you treating any of these assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
66. The Abdallah.
Until next time.
Hey, hold on.
Restoration is a...
What?
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you?
Of course.
Don't you?
Of course. Yes, of course. I always have to heal myself.
Good, good.
Need in a
Not
fight.
that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
So you treated badly because of your work?
Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Alright.
All right, then.
Hello.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yes, we just informed the Archmage.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
Why does this matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
What? And I help you. You just told me random junk and you're going on the roof. Okay. Oh no, we're going that way too.
I have many important things on mind. Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
Yeah, what are you doing in the mage's quarters? Try to see him butt naked? Okay, where do we need to go? Shalador. Elegance Keep. Okay. Hey, Berlina.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Winterhold used to be full of dark elves.
Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
You like it here at the college?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
What do you need help with?
We're all trying to become better mages, right?
Sure.
Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask Jazargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still.
Oh,
and don't
Jazargo
move.
will want something in return.
There. Now I... Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Why is everything green?
Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
Tell me this isn't permanent.
It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. All right then.
How long does your spell last? 8 minutes. Five minutes. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Berlina. Berlina.
Well, Urag can be very helpful. Just don't antagonize him.
You know about the Sigil Order?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sigil Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
The established are until over
I still
100
need
years
some
old?
help, if you can spare
Oh,
the time.
crap.
At least something good came out of that trip to Sarthal. I didn't find anything but dust.
My spell finally wore off.
Exactly as I said it would.
Huh.
Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time.
Better hope. Okay, you can try again.
This will be worth it.
You can try
Now
again.
don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait.
What?
Just... I can fix this.
My cow?
Oh no, that's not it at all.
I'm a
Try
horse.
again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped.
I'm a
I'll
dog.
get it right this time. I swear.
Oh,
There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
been a pleasure.
Oh no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me.
Follow me, need your
Lead the
help.
way.
So I have a follower now. Awesome, Merlina.
I'm right behind you. You lead. I'll follow.
Everyone here I could talk to? I was in my room, yep. Let's head upstairs. Hey,
Let me give you a bit of a... There are some experiments.
it's all out here.
Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds.
I understand you're an elf who knows how to get the things. Wait. How to get things. Okay.
All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my quarters.
All right.
If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by, let me know.
Can we do business?
I hope you've got some coin.
I do. The question is, what have you got?
Let's just take a look then.
All right. Very basic stuff. Danger hearts. I have those. Chain lightning. Yeah, very basic spells. Very basic stuff. You essentially just give me some access to some later game stuff.
I'm working on some very important research. The exact nature of my research.
Is there any
is a
college business I
secret.
can assist with?
You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. All right then. I don't think anyone here truly understands how useful my work will be.
I guess you didn't need help. He's like, no. No, not really. No.
Can you possibly help?
Yo, you got
Cesaro?
some crap on your pants.
It is difficult to admit, but Cesargo could still use some help.
What do you need help with?
Cesargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? Cesargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this?
What exactly do you need help with?
Cesargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Cesargo stand out as a mage. But Cesargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Cesargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Cesargo when you are ready.
Alright, I'll help you. Give me the scrolls.
You can resist, can you?
Nope.
Let's see. This one, I think. Cesargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Cesargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
Alright. Sargo's experiment.
Cesargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
And where's Orin? Orin, my boy. That's Cesargo. I mean, Omid. Is that his name? Omid. Mirabelle.
I understand you're the one that found this orb in Salford.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Hey, Davis.
You can see me?
Of course I can.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Is there any college business I can assist with?
There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well.
I hope.
These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please
Of course.
exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible
Consequences of life or death and are so important. What do you need me to do?
Use the gloves to clear the focal points.
Focal
Return to me when
points.
you're finished. I thought I made this rather clear.
Eating at a burger joint. Oh.
Enchanting services.
You don't like to give me anything, so I just won't talk to you. What the hell is this?
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found down there.
Something wrong?
Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
Did you need from Enther?
It doesn't matter. It's also none of your concern. Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet back.
Why is the amulet so important to you?
I told you, it's from my family. I know they've always disapproved of what I wanted in life. To learn magic instead of becoming a farmer or a hunter. But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until after I made the trade.
Alright.
I'd better get going.
We'll talk to Enther, and Arcano just looks at the focal point over here. The weird little butt cheek. Okay, Enther should be still over here. Enther actually has a lot of power. Enther.
There are some
I understand you have
experiments the
something
college
of
frowns on, if
Omeeds. He wants it back.
Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said.
Everyone's best interest if you return the amulet.
Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I'm only concerned with my own.
He wants it back.
I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final.
Must be something I can change your mind.
Look how persistent you are. Charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me?
What's your point?
You're not very good at this, are you?
No, not really.
Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now?
You won't let Omen out of his trade, but you want out of yours?
It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters.
Funny.
Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff, and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Do we have a deal?
Sure.
Yes. I thought we'd gotten past that bit already. Onmund's amulet in exchange for my staff.
I'll get you your staff for you.
Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact. Till next time.
Alright. Actually, I think we're going to be a little short here. I'm gonna end it right here. I'll catch you guys in the next part where we start including some of these mage college quests, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mark out. Peace.